In the beginning of the poem, the poet describes a pair of socks given to him by his friend using alliterations and begins by comparing them to rabbits with a simile. The narrator then puts on his socks and uses a simile to portray them as having threads of twilight. This shows that the narrator loves his socks so much that he believes that they are glowing. In this portion of the poem, a metaphor is used to show that once he is wearing his socks, his feet are transformed into fish made of wool and sharks as well. He also returns to the physical appearance of the socks, describing that they are shot through by a golden thread to return the reader to reality. In the next stanza of the poem, the poet uses yet another metaphor to compare his feet in the socks to powerful cannons and immense blackbirds. He also uses personification to personify his feet and say that they are honored to be wearing these socks.
In this portion of the poem, the narrator wants to portray that he feels that the socks are so great they are superior to his feet. He explains that his feet don't compare to the socks and are not good enough for them. He does this through his use of simile. The narrator uses simile again, comparing himself to other people collecting valuable things. His word choice when using the word sacred emphasizes how valuable he finds the socks. He also begins a long run-on sentence, which portrays how passionate he is.
The narrator compares wearing his socks for the first time to hungry explorers having to kill a rare deer in order to eat. This shows how much he loves his socks. The narrator finally decides to put on his socks. The poet uses diction by repeating the word "and" to create a sequence of events and also to slow the story down, which emphasizes the narrator's sense of regret. The narrator ends the story by telling the moral of the ode, which is two of something brings double the satisfaction, especially when it comes to warm socks in the winter. The author uses syntax by placing a colon to pause and prepare the readers for the moral of the story. In the last two lines, the author also adds alliteration, which smoothly brings the poem to a close. The theme of the poem is the simplest things can make you happy, and the tone is infatuated and mesmerized.